taking a look at Kylo Ren's Scar issue on today's Nerdist News What the Friday edition. Scars. They make you look cool and badass, am I right?
Wicked.
Well, that was the prevailing wisdom until The Force Awakens ended with Kylo Ren receiving a facial scar that made him look like the yin-yang symbol on a freaking Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper. I mean, just look at this dude. It's like he's playing the Phantom of the Opera at some broke-ass community theater and they had to draw the costume on with magic marker. Your scar is dumb, Kylo Ren.
No, it's not. It's awesome.
Grandpa Vader would be so disappointed if he could see you right now. And you know who was also disappointed by Kylo's dumb Force Awakens scar? The folks making The Last Jedi. Cause as you can see in this shot pulled from the trailer released last week, Kylo Ren's scar has been slightly repositioned. Moved from the middle of his face over to the side, so now that it crosses over one eye, which we all agreed long ago was the correct placement for cool face scars on humans and lions alike.
No?
So great! The scar has been moved. Kylo Ren can retain his status as the galaxy's poutiest bad boy. Problem solved, right? Wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves, because we have just stumbled upon the greatest Star Wars controversy of our generation. This is Scargate 2017.
Whoa!
Scargate, as the internet has dubbed it, has thrown the world of Star Wars fandom into complete chaos, with fans breaking off into two camps. Are you a Scar purist, or are you all about that Scar nouveau? Sorry, you can't be neutral in a fight like this. You have to take a side, even if it tears your cosplay group apart for good. But one guy who did try to downplay the controversy, at least at first, was Episode 8 director Rian Johnson. When accusations first arose about him moving the scar, Johnson tried to act all like, nuh-uh, no I didn't. But then when everyone on Twitter was all like, yeah, you did, he responded all like, okay, fine, I did. But like, chill out you guys, it's no big. Or more specifically, he sent out a tweet that said, "It was my decision to slightly adjust Kylo's scar. It honestly looked goofy running straight up the bridge of his nose."
No, it's not. It's awesome.
But still, that wasn't good enough for legions of old-school Star Wars fans who grew up with Kylo's scar running straight up the bridge of his nose. That scar was such a huge piece of all of our childhoods 2 years ago. Changing it feels weird and wrong. Or as one sad Twitter boy pointed out, the scar may be less goofy now, but it will never be Kylo's scar anymore.
Yes, exactly.
Of course, it's not like this is the first time someone has made slight changes to a Star Wars movie to make it less goofy. Or in some cases, much goofier. But the point is, Star Wars canon has always been more than a little flexible, and while occasionally the changes made can be weird and dumb, sometimes they just make sense, as Johnson made clear himself when he tweeted out this image of the original Emperor from The Empire Strikes Back. For those wondering what in the hell that is, the OG Emperor was actually played by a female who had chimp eyes superimposed over her real eyes. And if you... Sorry, that commercial from Dry Eyes just popped into my head where it's like, my special eyes. Oh, f***. And you just know that if Twitter had existed in 1983, when The Return of the Jedi came out, there would have been a barrage of butthurt fan babies demanding that Lucasfilm better not mess with their beloved chimp eye Emperor. But luckily, Twitter didn't exist. Lucas brought in Ian McDiarmid to play Palpatine, and thus we were given one of the greatest performances in all of Star Wars. And we're not saying fixing Kylo's scar is going to be a giant game changer like that, but we do agree that sometimes getting so hung up in the little details can blind you to the bigger needs of the movie. Like, maybe it's not a great idea to have a giant distracting skid mark running down your villain's face for 2.5 hours.
No, it's not. It's awesome.
But what do you guys think? Are you on Team New Scar or Team Old Scar? And does this totally ruin the Kylo Ren cosplay that you've been working on for so long? Let's discuss. Be sure to tune into our live show, Nerdist News Talks Back, every day, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. PST. We're breaking down all the hot topics as well as just generally having a great old time. You can watch it on YouTube and ProjectAlpha.com. Be sure to like and subscribe and keep checking Nerdist.com.